Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today's topic is if I ask you, this is if I explain the scenario, you could have tell me that it is quite easy. Okay, but that is the twist. The twist is suppose let's take I have my department name and my sales, and I have some five departments. I have my each department I have the sales. So what my requirement here is I want to calculate the percentage contribution for each department. So it means that so if you sum this up, so how much it is coming, right? 152572. Okay. So that I need to divide it by this one, the individual contribution for the department name divided by this one. So total divided by the individual analytic the contribution, so that it will get the contribution percentage. So this is quite easy, right? Like if you take it to the DAX, so you just create the calculate, changing the filter context, removing the filter from this, like all or remove filters from the department name. I'll get all the total value, changing the filter context, all these things, context evaluation, all things we need to do in the DAX. If I say this is quite easy if I want to calculate in Power Query, as simple as that, very simple. I will show you how it is easy in case of a Power Query to do this. Okay, and you will get surprised out of this, hopefully. Okay, let's get the loaded this data and start using in the Power Query. Okay, so I have already loaded the data. Let's just close this out and go to the Power Query here. So here I have done it. So what I need to do first is that I should get a total sales here, right? Total sales of this whatever the values I have. So I need to just do that. Okay. So here if I add a column here, okay, let's take custom column. Okay. So I say total sales. Okay. So what are the sum function I had? Do I have any sum function? No, I don't have any sum function. Okay. So what are the options I have in the sum? If you see, I have a listed sum, okay, and I'm not seeing anything other function we have in the Power Query library. So let's try with the listed sum. So this is the sum function which we need to use it. Okay, so listed sum. So now it is taking. If you say that, it is saying that list as a list. So what I need to sum? I need to take the sum of my sales column, right? So if I give directly this, okay, let's see the sales column. It will not throw any error here. There is no syntax error. Okay. But if you click on the OK, no, it will throw an error. Okay. And if you try to do this or try to preview this error here, it will say that we can't convert the value 41898, this one, to type list. So it is not a list. So the same error it will goes on 38691. Whatever the values I have for e-sales, no, it is saying that it's not able to convert it to the list. This is a typical problem whenever you are doing a sum in Power Query. Okay, so let me tell you how to overcome this. So that is quite interesting actually. Okay, so let me go to the add column steps again. Here, what we need to do is that we need to consider the previous step in this applied step. Sorry, my last step, which is nothing but my change type. Actually, that contains the list of everything. So that holds actually the table. Here, what we are saying that when you are saying the sales, no, it is not, it is individual. So it is not able to identify this as a list. Okay. So instead of that, what you need to do is that whatever your previous step would be there, right? So in this case, my change step. So whenever the the steps now, if there is a space in between the applied step, we need to write in this way. You need to put a hash symbol, okay, then you need to put the double quotes, and in between that you need to put the steps changed type. If it is other than that, you need to put that steps only. Now after the double quotes we need to enter the sales. That's it. Okay, simple. Now if you click on the OK, it will be wonder if you see the results here. Okay, see, I'm getting the total as 152572. If I ask you this same question, if you want to do it in DAX, I need to write at least four lines of codes, right? I need to go to the total sales, calculate sale, total sales, first of all measure, then I need to remove from the my filter, like all or remove filters, then I get it, all these things. So there will be a concept of filtering context, row context, all these things. But in this case, it's quite simple, right? If you see list or sum, just first you need to put your previous step, then the column name. Simple. Okay. Now, easy, right? Total sales divided by sales. That's it. Okay. You can add a column, you can subtract it, whatever you want to do it. Okay, let me do a custom column again. Here I am saying percentage contribution. Okay. Here I say total sales divided by my sales. That's it. Done. Now change it to the decimal number. We are done with this. How simple is that if you want to calculate the same thing in Power Query? This is the power of M code. Okay. Now suppose the same thing I want to calculate the percentage contribution not in the total sales but the max sales whatever I have. In this case the max sales is what? 41,898, right? The same behavior I want to just repeat it here. Instead of taking the total sales, I will take the max sales. Let's how to do that. Let me just copy this. Let's just duplicate. Okay, so I will just remove all the columns here. Sorry. Instead of now the total sales, I will create a custom column where I will say max sales. Right? I want to just calculate the max sales. Okay. Now I say list dot. Do I have any max? Yes, I have list dot max. Okay. It will give you the max results now. It is quite easy, right? In this case also we need to refer to the previous step. Okay, I say changed type, right? And after the double quotes, just put the sales. Simple, very simple. Minimum, maximum, everything you can do it. Now it is quite easy, right? Yeah. So this is the beauty of the Power Query. I like these features, all these things. Okay. So I'm not saying that DAX is difficult, but few things Power Query makes easier. Like this example, if I take it. Okay. So hope you like this video. This will be a short video, but this is a pure concept we should implement it next time whenever you get this kind of requirement. Okay, so hope you like this video. Do subscribe to the channel and check my all the playlist, which will be really helpful with all the like scenarios, Power BI courses related to Power BI and related to Power Queries, all these things, right? Okay, and have a nice day. Thank you.